In a small village in Sierra Leone, there was a kind woman named Fatmata. Everyone in the village loved her because she always had a smile on her face and made people laugh. Fatmata had a special gift. No matter how sad someone was, she could always make them feel better with just a joke or a funny story. Fatmata lived in a little house near the edge of the village with her son Kofi. Kofi was a smart boy, always curious about the world. His mother taught him many things, like how to plant cassava and how to make sweet rice cakes. But more than anything, she taught him how to laugh, even when things were tough. One day, Fatmata became very sick. She went to the doctor, and the doctor said there was nothing more they could do. Fatmata knew that her time was coming, but she wasn't afraid. She had lived a full life, filled with laughter and love. When Fatmata passed away, the whole village was sad. People came from all around to say goodbye. They cried and remembered all the wonderful things she had done for them. But as the mourners gathered at her funeral, something strange happened. Fatmata's body was placed in a beautiful wooden casket, and the village chief, Chief Sori, began to speak. He said, "Fatmata was a woman who always brought joy to our hearts. She made us laugh, and she helped us when we were in need." But then, just as everyone was wiping away their tears, something unusual happened. From inside the casket, a soft sound began to rise. It was a laugh, not a loud, sudden laugh, but a gentle, quiet chuckle. Everyone turned their heads in confusion. The laugh grew louder, and soon it was clear. It was Fatmata's laugh. At first, the villagers stared in shock. "What is going on?" they whispered to each other. Was it really Fatmata? How could she be laughing after everything? Kofi, who had been standing quietly at the back, stepped forward. He looked at his mother's casket and smiled. He knew what was happening. "My mother is still here with us," Kofi said. "Even though she is gone, she wants us to smile and laugh. That's what she always did." The crowd grew silent, and then, slowly, some people began to smile. They remembered the funny stories Fatmata had told them, and soon, the whole crowd was laughing. It was as if Fatmata was still there, making everyone happy. But as the laughter continued, something even stranger happened. The casket began to shake. Then, slowly, the casket lid began to open by itself. The people gasped, and some even screamed in shock. But Kofi stood still, watching with a calm face. He knew his mother, and he believed that this was just another way she was showing her love. When the casket was halfway open, something amazing happened. A beautiful, soft light shone from inside. It was not a bright, shining light, but a warm glow that made everyone feel peaceful. And there, sitting up in the casket, was Fatmata. She looked just like she always did, smiling with her eyes full of kindness. "Don't be afraid," Fatmata said, her voice gentle like a breeze. "I am not really gone. I will always be with you, in your hearts, in your laughter." The crowd fell silent, staring at her in disbelief. But Kofi stepped forward and smiled. "I knew she would find a way to make us smile," he said. Fatmata stood up from the casket, still glowing with that warm light. "The laugh you heard was me telling you one last joke. I want you all to remember to keep laughing, no matter what. Life is full of ups and downs, but laughter makes everything easier." Fatmata waved her hand, and suddenly, the village was filled with a soft, beautiful music, like the sound of birds singing at dawn. People began to dance, laughing and singing, celebrating the life of the woman who had made them so happy. As the sun began to set, Fatmata's glow faded away. But before she disappeared, she looked at Kofi and said, "Take care of the village, my son. Keep making people laugh. And never forget, I'm always here with you."